brothers, JC here with Radreeling Fishing. Hey, we're gonna go kayak fishing, you guys, tomorrow and possibly today. Tomorrow I'm supposed to travel 2 hours. I'm heading to like Pine Island, somewhere around Pine Island. I'm gonna be kayak fishing tomorrow. But this morning I got up early. I found a new place to get mud crabs, and surprise, surprise, I found some mangrove crabs down there also. So I'm really excited. I didn't get a lot. I got about 2 dozen. But if you guys were watching the channel about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, I found some sheepshead around a bridge. I could not get them to bite, and I tried barnacles and shrimp. So today I got some crabs. Now here's the problem, all right? It's like noon and it's spring break, and this bridge is like 2 blocks away from the beach, and the place where you launch, the parking is limited. And a lot of times, well, all the time during this time of year, beachgoers will walk a very long ways, you know, to find a parking lot, the parking place. They'll walk a long ways to get to the beach. So this little park area where you launch the kayak, chances are really slim that I'm going to be able to get a parking space there today. But nothing ventured, nothing gained. I talked myself into it. I'm like, you know what, you got to at least try. If you don't try, you know, you definitely won't get a parking place. But if you do try, maybe you will be able to go see if you can get on some sheepshead today. So we got a bunch of mud crabs, and I got a bait bucket for some live shrimp. We'll pick up some live shrimp if they've got live shrimp at that little bait shop where that guy gave me like 10 dozen for 2 dozen last time. Oh my gosh, I don't think a bait guy is, or bait woman, either one, has ever given me that many shrimp for two dozen shrimp. I got like 10 dozen. But I'm excited, guys. Yeah, well, I got to get the kayak loaded up anyway to go fishing tomorrow. So beach sitting around the house today. We'll give it a try. Traffic, 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 as far as the eye can see. Lots of traffic. We're stuck in beach traffic, man. Just creeping along here. Creepity, creepity, creepity. I'm like, I keep telling myself, I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe I'm doing this. I cannot believe that I actually am deranged enough to think I'm going to find a parking place out here. Hey, I'm not opposed to like having to pull the kayak a block, you know? That wouldn't bother me if I had to do that. Dude, I didn't even realize it. They got a pay to park area right there. That wouldn't be bad. I'd only have to pull the kayak like a block. You're not gonna believe what just happened. I'm walking around in the public parking area, right? I go over to the meter. They want to flat rate charge me $35. So then I cancel it and I go back to see if there was if I missed an option. Then it came up with a flat rate charge of $40. Some lady was walking by and I'm like, can you believe it? They want to charge me $40 to park here. And she said, follow me right down here. She said, you can have my parking place. I followed her down here, guys. I got the exact parking place that I wanted to get when I left my house to come down here. Unbelievable. All right. Hopefully that means we're supposed to catch sheepshead today. I love it, man. I love it. Well, these little guys are lively. Look at that. Heck yeah. All right, sheepshead candy. Nice. This day cannot get any more perfect unless we catch some sheepshead. I found mud crabs, mangrove crabs. I ordered 3 dozen shrimp. The guy loaded me up with about 5 dozen nice ones. We're gonna use those for snappers. And I got a front row parking place. Oh my gosh. Now all we need is a sheepshead, right? All right, let's see if we can find one. I am so excited, I can't tell you guys. That is the sheepshead candy, baby. Woohoo! First drop, my mangrove crab got mangled. I was reeling it up and there was a sheepshead following it. There's like 4 of them on this piling. Yeah, I saw them. There's one right there. I saw them in between those first and second piling right there. All right, I'm gonna give them a drop right there. See what happens. There he is. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Get out of the junk. That's a nice one. That's a keeper, guys. There we go. Getting them on the crabs. Mangrove crabs. Oh, that's a good sheep. That's a good sheeper. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I tried shrimp on this bridge. I tried barnacles on this bridge. Look at that. It's crabs. Oh, my line is all frayed up. My line is frayed to pieces. Oh man, that is a sweet keeper sheeper. Nice. Woo! Big one, guys. Big one. Heck yeah. Oh my goodness. Man, he hit that thing and just took off with it. My line is all frayed up. 25-pound test. That is a nice sheepshead. That's a good one. That's probably about a 17, 18 incher. Whoo hoo hoo. That's what I'm talking about. Now this day is perfect. It's just perfect. I don't know what else to say. He's about 16 and a half, guys. Nice. I almost decided to leave my net at home. Look at how frayed up my leader is. That thing is all frayed up. He was way down in the junk, man. It's all frayed up right there too. Nice. Oh my gosh. I told you guys there were sheepshead on this bridge. I told you. You just got to have some crabs. They won't hit the shrimp or the barnacles. There he is. There he is. Oh no. Dang it. When you're fishing for sheepshead around structure like this, you get broke off a lot. I'm going to show you the fastest leader knot to braid, mono leader to braid that you can tie. You just get the two ends together like that, and then you're going to just do like a overhand knot. I think it's like maybe a surgeon's loop. You do it 3 times, right? So you make a loop like that, just like an overhand knot, but you put it through 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then you pull it tight, and there you go. That is the fastest leader knot that you can tie when you're sheepshead fishing, and it's plenty strong. There he is. There he is. There he is. Snapper. Snapper, snapper. Thought we had another sheepshead there, guys. Snapper hitting the crabs. Thanks, buddy. Just had a hit right here. He completely mauled my crab. I didn't feel him. I want to go back there and fish that corner, but I just had a nice, definitely had a hit right here. So just give it a second before I go running over there. Oh, he got my crab, guys. We got a hungry fish right here. We have got us a hungry fish right here. That's 2 drops and 2 bites. We need to catch this one. Oh yeah, he chewed that one to pieces too. Little bitty fish down there. We've got ourselves a hungry fish right here. It's 3 casts and 3 hits. Let's see what happens. 3 casts, 3 drops, 3 hits. See if we can get him on the 4th one. Might just be a little baby sheepshead down there. He cleaned me out. He cleaned me out. He must be so small. He's either a big smart sheepshead or he's just a little bitty dink. He keeps stealing my baits. He got that one too. Oh, this is crazy. This is war. This guy is just stealing my crabs left and right. He is stealing my crabs left and right. Let's get him on this one. Let's get him on this one. Nice big mangrove crab for you. Oh yeah. That's like 4 crabs he's stolen. 4 casts, four baits, 4 or 5. There he is. There he is. Gotcha. Gotcha, little sneaky Pete. Haha. Another keeper sheeper. Dude, like 5 crabs I put down there to get that guy. Nice. Ah, you're not so sneaky after all. Heck yeah. Another keeper sheeper. I fished over here for hours with shrimp and barnacles. Sheepshead all over. They wouldn't hit nothing. We got him. Another keeper sheeper. Woohoo! That was crazy. He must have just barely been nibbling those crabs off of there. I think I put 5 crabs down there before I finally got him. He stole 4 of them right off the hook. Oh, I love it, man. Look at this. I just absolutely love sheepshead fishing. And you know what I really love? I love it when a plan comes together. I am so stoked about being out here catching sheepshead. Heck yeah. I mean, from the day I saw them in here, they were all over the place. I'm like, I'm gonna come back and catch those sheepshead. Yeah, I wasn't gonna let them beat me. We just had to get the right bait, that's all. Nice. So right now, guys, this tide's barely moving. I'm using a very small hook. It's like a number 2, 25-pound test monofilament leader with a little bitty crimp weight on there. Yeah, this tide's hardly moving at all. Getting a hit. We're getting a hit. There he is. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, I lost him. No, I lost him. Oh, that was a good one. Dang it. I caught a bunch of fish. I caught a bunch of more fish in this video that weren't sheepshead. They're going to be in a nut. I caught a bunch more fish. I caught a bunch more fish on this fishing trip that weren't sheepshead. They'll be in another video, but I want to go over the gear that I'm using to catch these sheepshead. Zebco Omniflex 500 yards of line for like $2 at Walmart. 25-pound test or 20-pound test, depending on the water clarity. The hook that I was using in this video, a number 2 J hook. Ideally, I like to use a number 1. It's kind of like an offset octopus J hook, but this hook worked just fine for what we were doing out there. Now, you guys, now I get to show you my favorite sheepshead fishing rod. Of all of my expensive fishing rods I have over there, I love to use this $10 fishing rod from Walmart. This is a Zebco Omniflex. Let me tell you why I love it. I've been using this for 3 years to catch sheepshead. Number 1, it's got a nice short handle. It's just easy to hold on to. It's very lightweight. It is a medium light power, and also it's 6 feet long. Okay, so the 6 feet long length allows me to get my kayak positioned really close to the pilings, and I can put the tip of the rod right up there around and just keep it right in the sheepshead zone where the sheepshead are at. So I've got a 2500 size Daiwa BG spinning reel, 10-pound test braid, but I keep the drag locked down on the reel. Generally, unless it is a giant sheepshead, he's going to have to pull really hard to get some drag to come off of this reel. And the reason I do that is because this rod is a medium light, and just look how much that bends. So when a sheepshead makes a hard, torque-filled, powerful run, the rod absorbs all of that power rather than the drag on the reel, rather than the fish getting more line and pulling it way, way deep in the structure, right? This way I can horse them out, and when they make those hard runs, I'm able to just powerfully pull those sheepshead out of there, and the rod absorbs the torque and the power. All right, so the braided fishing line that I use is Ashkin Fish, reasonably priced braided fish line. It's always linked in the description area. I've been using this for like 4 years and caught a ton of fish on it. And yeah, so I'm not the guy that can afford to go out and spend $40 for a small spool of braided fishing line. You get 500 yards for like $10 or $11 on Amazon. It's always linked in the description area. So I just tell you guys something, right? People make comments on my channel all the time, and you have to learn as a YouTuber, don't let people's comments get to you. But I do want to address something, and I always think it's funny. I think it's so funny when people make these comments. Like, I'll hook into a huge sheepshead on this rod, right? And I'll be fighting him around the pilings, and then all of a sudden I get cut off. And people will make a comment, you know, you need to get rid of that cheap rod, or you need to quit using cheap leader line, or you need to quit using cheap braided fishing line. Or it's always, they always want to tell me I need to quit using the cheap stuff. But here's the truth, and here's the reality of the situation. Those barnacles and those oysters are razor sharp. It doesn't matter if somebody has a $500 fishing rod set up with expensive leader line and expensive braid. As soon as that line or leader line touches one of those razor sharp pieces of structure down there, you're just going to get cut off. That's the way it is. And you know what, guys? I've caught enough sheepshead on this channel. Yeah, with cheap fishing gear. I mean, come on, right? Look, I love what I'm doing. This works for me. I love catching sheepshead on this. I love the way this thing bends, and this whoa, 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 whoa. Those big sheepshead are just fighting like crazy. It makes it more sporty, right? It does. Gives them more of a fighting chance, I suppose. Well, anyway, you guys, thanks for watching this video. Thumbs up are appreciated. Everybody get out there and go fishing, man. Life is fun. Live it. See ya.